Oh, hello, hello. What's going on, guys? It's been a couple of days. I'm back in the house, ready to look at some charts with you guys. Yeah, I was on the road for the last 2 days up in Oklahoma and just didn't have any time. So I couldn't really make a video. The laptop thing is still messing with me. Plus, we were just having some fun, taking a little break from it all. Up there in Choctaw. It's a good old time. We got back super late last night. I almost put on a video. It was like 12:30 in the AM, though. I was like, oh, God, I'm not really feeling it. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's just wait. But it's all good. Back in the house. Plenty of shit going on the last couple days, which is funny. I knew that would happen because whenever I leave or go on a little vacation or go out of town, there usually is some gigantic moves. Hey, but that's okay. That's why you got to take advantage of opportunities when they present themselves, and don't hesitate. If you see the setup, take it. You don't have to go all in. Position sizing is very important. You can just nibble a little bit if your regular position size is $1,000 notional. Then maybe just put a couple hundred in there. It helps with emotional capital too. Like in case it runs up and you don't get all mad. Oh, I missed that shit. Damn it! I knew I should have bought it. At least you'll had some in there and you won't feel as bad. All right. Anyway, let's get to some charts because there's some mega chart action today to speak on. Alright, let's close that up, and kind of across the board, here is the total market cap. Pretty nice and sexy looking, nothing bad here. Nice little pop even, what is this, Monday? Yes, Monday, kind of breaking out after consolidating above these previous little local highs, and ultimately the other local high, or all-time high, I should say, like 750, just blowing past that. We're almost at double that. We're probably going to get there. Definitely looks like it. Total 2. Let's see what altcoins are doing. Altcoins finally getting over it just ever so slightly. Let's see. Monday probably did it up here at 480. And over here. Yep. Oh, we did it. So we are above all that action, so looking real good. Altcoins have just been on a tear. It's like you can just pick one. This reminds me just of 2017 and way back in 14, or you pretty much blindly you could just type something up here and be like, something BTC pair, and you can just go buy it. Now that applies to markets too right now. It's absolute super bananas. Everything doesn't go up forever, but it does until it doesn't. You're like, well, that's retarded. Well, that's just kind of how blue sky stuff works because there's no basis. Yeah, sure, you can do fib extensions and things of that nature, which we'll do right now on Mama Bear. Hello, Mama Bear. So you can see fib extensions here are about 50K from this consolidation. Oh my gosh. Maybe if I can do it right here. All right, close enough is close enough, whatever. It's about 50, 55,000, and then we got that other one already marked off way up here at 64,000. And you can see we already hit this first intermediate one almost to the T. We'd been looking for that 43 to 48,000 range and literally got the tick almost right on it. And now it looks like we're ranging in between the two horizontals we've had on here for a while as targets. Came right down, bounced. This looks like probably just some reaccumulation. This looks super good. I mean, this might be our new range for a while between this big candle. Funny, it went right to it, consolidated on it, and then launched to the second one. So that's kind of telling me that this is going to be a little bit of range in here. And now our new range is going to be 48 and 43. So until we get back out of upper side of that or lower side of that, no concerns on Mama Bear. So there is one thing, though, that we do now have that we were talking about out of this structure would be perfect to be able to put in very textbook bearish divergence, which we are making now on the daily. Now, it's not a huge deal yet because obviously the weekly still looks very sexy. Like we clean this up a little bit. Still looks very good, nice and erect, bouncing off the exponential on the RSI down here. I mean, everything looks pretty good. Let's turn this back on so I can see horizontals. Did get into like an extreme zone on RSI though, but maybe that was enough to consolidate in for the next push or wave higher. Again, this speed line, I'd be watching that. Anything kind of below that would probably dip us to the 20, between the 21 and 10 simple whenever that occurs, and it will occur at some point. Do know that. It will not just go up this line forever like some people like to use that stock to flow crap. I think that's total BS, but hey, we all can have opinions. But yeah, this is a perfect spot right here. If we can get a little bit of just consolidation on DMI and then get the bulls back up into the power zone above 26, this will look pretty damn good and sexy time for probably continuation, at least back up into the upper range here. But ultimately, we are range bound, it looks like, and it pretty much has already printed that out this week by chilling here, getting rejected right on this candle, and now just kind of flowing sideways. Let's go to futures. Maybe they're about the same. They look very similar structure. Yep. And the futures, just barely at 50. So the futures don't have super textbook divergence. They just have regular okay bearish divergence. You really need this dip between the peaks to be sub 50 is like the super definition of it. Obviously, that's maybe you can rate it in like classes B, A, B, or C or something like that. But so it's not textbook on futures. Still same speed line, kind of this same range too that we're seeing. This horizontal. Oh, not that one. My mouse just slipped a little bit. Yeah, and up here. I'm a little rusty today. It's been a couple days. And I'm kind of just catching up with all these charts, too. It's like, holy moly. Yeah, but kind of the same area here. Looks pretty damn sexy. Nothing to be concerned about on the futures chart either. Not yet, anyway. Back below these horizontals that we're looking at on the low side at around 43, low 43,000s. Probably gets us touching this line here, the speed line. And then we'll have to go from that. Let's see what the cloud's saying. Yeah, about the same levels right around here. Yeah, anything below that, though, probably does get us at least to this trend line because it is already pretty much coinciding with that level. And probably gets us dip into these previous highs if we were to get below that. But, hey, it's looking pretty damn good in this little range. Let's go to Unicorn Shirt Man. So, futures were awesome. They didn't let you only long. So that was the big concern that I had on that. If they only let you at long, I would have been real nervous and probably put on massive protection on my ETH. I did do some protection on it anyway, just in case, because it was a coin flip. We don't know in this market, especially in that scenario. But it looks like they let you short and everything on at least a couple of the brokers that I have, TradeStation. Was the main one I saw it on. I don't think Interactive Brokers had it yet. But we do have kind of just building up this line. Everything is just 45-degree mooning right now. I mean, across the board. Stocks finally are taking a break. We'll get to those in a little bit. But especially crypto and individual stocks. I mean, the weed sector has just been insane. I mean, a lot of stuff's up 500-600% just in the last, like, week. Which, wowza. But anyway, this just kind of drifting up. I mean, this looks good. I don't see any issues with this. Let's see, RSI kind of chilling right at the base of the power zone, like right below 70. DMI looks good, though. I'm not concerned about ETH at all. I guess we can go look at the ETH futures now, so let's go ahead and do that. They're going to be kind of ugly because there's no data on it, though. So, I mean, what do we do? Look at crack time frames. 7 minute. Yeah, there's like nobody trading this shit either. Look at these low volumes over here. Can't really get anything off this chart yet, so we're gonna just wait a little longer, get some more data populated. Litecoin busting through the resistance, 175. Nice. Had a rally. Now we're coming to retest it already. That was fast. That's okay though. It doesn't look terrible here. We do have all the MAs in chrono order. So this looks pretty damn sexy as long as we stay above kind of this consolidation around 169, 170. Not concerned about Litecoin. Definitely will get, not definitely, nothing's definite except that you'll lose money in trading at some point. But more than likely, once if this can regain the exponentials after consolidating maybe here for a couple days, probably gets us to the next shot. And a target on that is all the way up here at like 240 almost. So that's a good run from here. That's becoming pretty damn probable. Let's see. XRP. XRP looks pretty good here. I like this consolidation. Just bulls are very much intact on DMI, on the daily. Consolidating over these highs. Yeah, this looks pretty damn good. Just, I mean, getting bought up. There's some buyers coming in on this, right on this trend line. All in the EMAs. They're all opening up to the upside. On the 3-hour daily, same thing. I mean, this looks really good above 40, 42 cents. I don't have any issues with this. I don't see why this wouldn't come back and test 60 something. Let's go to a weekly. Yeah, that's the major resistance, about 65. Any closes above 65, I think probably needs to be a daily. Like 3 closes on a 3-hour would probably do it too. 3 candles above there. But it needs to be, it looks like another daily and preferably 2 dailies. We get 2 more of those above this area. I don't see any reason why this thing doesn't hit this super far target of like $1.20, $1.30. That would be super bananas. But hey, this is crypto. Should be going down. All right, DOT. Just so boring. Just slowly grinding up here. It did kind of break out of the range, consolidate on the top of the previous range, and now it's kind of making a new one. But ultimately doesn't look terrible, especially as long as we're above 20 bucks. Still kind of just grinding its way up. It's just a little slow grinder, at least relative to something like this. Charles just is ripping everyone's face off. I mean, this is like outperforming the shit out of like a lot of stuff right now in the crypto market. Look at this weekly. Oh, this is too crazy though. I mean, this is a bananas chart. What are we at on our side? 88, 60 something. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of volume still on this. I don't know. I mean, it's up until it ain't. We're blue skying it again. I mean, we're staying above the 21 on the 3-hour all the way back to 36 cents. So I'd probably use that as a pivot, and he closes back below a 3-hour candle on that 21 yellow exponential. Probably gets some pretty good push down into the mama or 55 area. So this one's definitely just super blue sky, and it's not even giving any big signs yet on the 3-hour that we're going to pull back. Not even on the daily. It looks fine. Pretty crazy. Who would have thunk it? ADA. Yeah, so as long as that's above the 21 on the 3-hour, I like that for holding longs. Link, It has a pretty nice posturing here for possibly continuation on a blue sky action. Kind of retesting this 25 area. Yeah, this actually looks pretty damn good. This thing holding 25 bucks. I mean, yeah, we could easily be seeing whole numbers, you know, $30, $35 as targets here. A lot of psychological stuff in the 5 increments. And let's go to a, on price that is. Yeah, and 1618 on this sell-off is right around 32, so, or 30 as well. You say 32, that makes it sound like the number. But yeah, this looks like it wants to go test 30, and then we'll see what happens after that. But I love this setup on the EMAs coming back, testing in these zones. We see this happen all the time, especially on the breakouts right here and right here. Even on breakdowns, when it starts coming to the downside, that'll happen. Like right here, it came back and tested into it. So yeah, as long as this holds above 25-ish, man, which isn't too bad. Even below all of this at 24, that's only about 10%. Not too shabby. I'll keep an eye on Link. I might go put some monies in there. Oh, BCH kind of giving it up, like, not a lot, I guess 10%. So that's a good chunk of it. But kind of in the same posturing, breaking out. A lot of supply. A lot of demand right here in the 450 to 470 range. And then it looks like there's having a little supply issues here, like 540 getting rejected there. But I don't know. This looks like it wants to have continuation, though. Yeah, DMI is getting back up on the daily while we get pushed back down, or the bears get pushed back down. No divergence on anything yet. So, yeah, this looks pretty good. A daily close above 530 probably gets us to 600 pretty quickly. So, not too shabby on that. You can see the expansion too that we were mentioning the other day in the last video before I was on a little vacay. When it was zero read, the move was coming pretty soon, and yeah, it definitely came right out of that. Again, these don't imply direction though. The only way you can maybe imply direction is by looking at the setups of the EMAs to give you a little bit of bias, which would have been to the upside just ever so slightly, and mostly because of DMI. BSV. Almost just like Bitcoin Cash getting slapped again. But it did get the daily close above this previous high. So that is sexy. I do like that. Finding, yeah, that's about where the 618 is. So any closes above these wicks here, about 240. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Above 240-ish, right around here. Oh, probably gets us to break out of this damn pattern that it's been in forever. BSV is just hard for it to get love. I know it's not on that many exchanges relative to Bitcoin and all the other guys. Hell, even like ADA and Link and shit. So, but we are in this little channel here, just kind of riding off of it. Yeah, it's really just finding resistance there, but it's starting to look pretty damn good though on the daily. This might be the chance it actually gets to have a sustainable breakout instead of pussyfooting around here. Just right back in this range though, so we don't want to get back below 200 bucks. I would really like to see this stay above this low on this wick here, or on this tail here, and stay above $200 for this to give us a good chance of breaking out for real this time. Come on, Craig, you can do it. Oh, EOS. Kind of a lot of selling off today in a real similar fashion. All about 8-10% after that big push yesterday. EOS still looks really good, though. EMA's all opening up. DMI kind of, it's okay. Bears definitely showed their hand a little bit on DMI, but ultimately on horizontals, keeping it simple, looking left, we've got lots of business right around here at the 380-ish level. So as long as we're holding these shadows, tails on these candles, I don't see any reason to get bearish on EOS. Losing that 370 area, though, and especially this speed line here, then I would start to get a little bit concerned. But as of now, it looks pretty damn sexy. What's a target on EOS? Maybe like $5. Like Yeah, 550. It's probably a good target on that. XMR. Finally getting a little bit of love. It's been a minute. Consolidating above all these MAs. Pretty nice price action. Definitely like that. And getting the continuation here. Retest into the opening EMAs. This is real textbook awesome for entries. Oh, let's see. Daily starting to open it up. Yeah, this looks really good above 160. Definitely like that. Maybe we're actually going to get some momentum on some of these privacy coins. Where's a fib tool? Let's go here. Yeah, right at the 618 too. So anything above this 180 level probably gets us up to 250-ish as the next target, which we'll just go ahead and put. Oops, dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Yeah, right around here. That probably will get us there, and then we'll have to reassess. But anything back below, zoom in a little bit. Anything back below this horizontal 158, I would be a little bit concerned that that was just a little fake bullshit pump. ZEC, same thing. Looks actually stronger, though, than Monero. Oh, yeah, we're getting this little inverted H, little hook kind of thing. Any daily close above like 121, this thing is probably going to be running to... Oh, which actually coincides. Well, it probably will run up here first to the weekly 136. And any closure on a daily or above 136 on Zcash is going to be beast mode. That probably would get us to, let's see, probably like 190, 200, all in this business here. So it looks like it's kind of setting up for that. What would kill that idea? Any closes back below. Hold on, let me zoom in. You get some pretty big shadows and tails on this. So any close back below, probably 88, 85, 88 would put some pretty good pressure on it. We'll have to see how it would get there if that does happen. But right now, this is setting up to be a pretty sexy chart. Dash, a little sloppy. I hate all these damn wicks and shadows. Weekly looks really nice. Any close above 150 on a daily probably gets us to 210. Maybe get a little rejection there. But this is setting up pretty damn nice to at least test 195 from this area. What would kill that idea? Anything back below like 109, 110, I'd start to get a little concerned. And on intermediate time frames, 120. Nah, look at these big shadows going right to that area too, that 110 area. So yeah, anything back below 110, even on a wick basis, below these wicks probably gets us lower and would kill that idea. But other than that, looking pretty nice. Doggy coin, man. Snoop Doge. Everybody wants Doge. I'm so weird to think everybody talks shit about, man. Hey, but one of the most important things in community, though, or in crypto or currency usage, is the community. You ain't got community and usage. You ain't got shit. Nice rejection once more again at this 227 level. That is hardcore. If we go back and look left, that's the gap from when this first was getting on exchanges. Way back in the day. Back in the gap. So this is major supply area. If it does go through this, it'll probably do it almost like instantly if it can. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 225 to like 265 sat move like mega fast. But let's see. I haven't looked at this chart in a while. Let's zoom in on. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of weakness on DMI, just a little bit. RSI, not really that much on RSI on the 3 hour. Yeah, I mean, this could just turn back into a little accumulation zone, especially if it just chills right here on this 150 area above all this business to the left. We don't really want to see it start consolidating below the mama, though, on the 3 hour. That would not be sexy price action. You know, it only did it just for a blip right here, just for, what, like a day or something. We can give it a day or two max, but it does not need to consolidate under that line. And it's at jeopardy of doing it. We need some more data, though. We need another couple days to see how that's going to act. But Let's see. Daily. It looks okay, though. It really does. Just riding that 10 simple strong. And again, I mean, anything still above 128 sats, it looks good. Let's go to dollar pairing, see if it's showing similar. Yeah, dollar pairing actually looks a little bit better. We got a... Where the hell did my lines go? What's up, Mr. Rock? All right, we will look at those here in a second. Oh, actually, we'll do that right after here because we're at the end of the crypto section. Dollar pairing, though, actually looks pretty good. We get the DMI back over here in the power zone on this structure. And it looks like it probably would be about 7.7 cents to do that. You got the mama extending here real flat. But yeah, this could just be turning into another little consolidation zone, which is absolute crazy. I already have alerts here for the range. Right here, these little arrows. These little dang old arrows over here, these little orange ones. So really, it's just range bound until it gets out of that. Anything sub about 6 cents, it's probably going to get pretty ugly on Doge. Probably goes all the way down to like the 3-cent handle. But anything back above 8.5 cents, I mean, geez, this is just insanity. You kind of just have to use 10 cents as the major resistance as a whole number. And then after that, I mean, you could be easily going to 15 cents. I mean, there's nothing stopping it up there. With some extensions on this sell-off here. Yeah, look at that. 1618 from this consolidation is right there at 10 cents too. And then the 2 is 15. Yeah, there you go. So it's already at the holes kind of. 2618 all the way at 28 cents. God damn it, that would be crazy. Anything is possible in this market, though. All right, Mr. Rock, let's go to Matic. Ooh, I gotta spell it right. Matic to the dollar. No, we don't want FTX. We'll just use Binance. They probably got enough. Matic. Dang. Looks, I mean, this is what a lot of freaking cryptos look like. I mean, this is tough, man. This is, if you're not already been in this, then I would definitely not be buying it. That's for sure. Let's see if you were already in it, though. What would I be looking for? Damn, everything looks pretty good on 3 hour. Daily is pretty extreme on the DMI. We're all the way up at about 50, what is that, 55-ish, 56. That's pretty up there. 91 on the RSI. So it's definitely a pretty extreme move. RSI has only been up here a couple times, right on this run and right on this run. Let's see, DMI, also the same thing on this run. And on this run-ish, kind of. It wasn't as high, though. So, not too shabby. If it lost 10 cents, this would probably start rolling over. I mean, you can see it's been above the 3 hour 21 exponential pretty much this whole run. So, I'd probably use that as a base. We get any 3 hour closes below the 21, I would probably start to look for some continued downside. Yeah, and then we're getting some Ikimochi printing support at right around 10 cents. So if you wanted to keep it simple, anything back below 10 cents is probably going to get pretty damn ugly on this guy. And I mean, targets on this, it's like, it's so far up already. I mean, it's just going to be like the whole numbers. 15, 20 cents are going to be kind of the targets. You can see right here, we almost went to 15 and got pulled back. I mean, you could do some fib extensions, but yeah, this is pretty much the total blue sky definition. It's up until it ain't. Back below 10, 11 cents, I would start to be concerned, but yeah, it does have really high readings on the weekly, even as it's 60 on DMI. So definitely pretty far up there. It doesn't mean it can't keep going, but I would definitely let go of this below 10 cents. Faux show. Took some profits already, but still have a lot. Okay. Yeah, well, hey, man, you know, I've been just scaling out of this market because you just never know when the rug's going to come out, which will happen at some point because nothing just goes straight up. I mean, look at these angles on these lines. I mean, this is like, I mean, you can't get much steeper than that. And this stuff, I mean, I know everyone's really euphoric now, but it's going to come down. Some of these are going to come down hard, just as hard or harder than these moves. So, I'm not saying the timing of that's almost impossible, but it will happen in the future. That's a guarantee. Let's see. ADA. Yeah, we did ADA earlier. It's the same thing. I mean, look at these steep lines. This is just super crazy. I mean, a break of this will probably go to this secondary one almost instantly. So I mean, this is why I've just been peeling off a little bit at a time. Maybe if it's just 10% too, I'll just do that. Be like, oh, just scaling out. I've been doing that with weed stocks too, because again, you just never know. You wake up one day and this motherfucker's down, 50%, and then you're gonna be like, oh god damn it, what the fuck was that? And that's gonna happen. So you gotta start preparing for that, I think. Especially when everything is up. I mean, you can't even find in regular traditional markets. It's like everything is just behaving this way. It's just super euphoria, irrational exuberance, all the way. Let's see. Yeah, but anything back below this speed line on ADA, I would definitely be clipping if I had any on. I was a genius and sold it all back over here before the big run up. But hey, whatever. But yeah, if it lost this trend line, I would probably take off almost all of my position if it was me. SNX. Let's see. Don't know anything about this one. Looks like it's a little bit illiquid. Lots of volume. It does have bearish divergence on the daily on a significant time frame. Looks like from here to here, from this juncture to this juncture. DMI though still looks good. Even nothing too crazy on the 3 hour. This one does look like it's not very liquid though, so if it does end up pulling back, it's probably going to be real swift and probably back into this cluster, which is about 50% down from where it's at now. Let's see. And we are below the threshold, although it looks like the threshold's a little lower on this. It's not really getting above 26 ever. Yeah, I mean, any daily close back below this structure here at 19, 20 bucks, I'd start to get a little concerned for a move down into the teens. See what the weekly says. Weekly, not really enough data. Even probably below this $23 range probably gets us back into 20, and then we'll have to reassess. But yeah, back above that, I mean, you're at these kind of whole number things again. I mean, we can do an extension off of this guy. Yeah, look at that whole number 60 at the 30 at the 1618, and then 40-ish after that. So that's probably getting a little bit crazy. Definitely could happen, but yeah, anything back below about 20 bucks, I'd probably be a little bit concerned about that guy. Ren and Stimpy coin. Let's see. Kind of maybe making a cup and handle. It needs to get going again, though, in the next couple days. Daily looks okay, though. Above 75 cents, this looks fine. I don't see any real big issues. Almost got some divergence, bearish divergence here. Maybe some lower class BD. Let's put these on. Pachow, pachow, padow. Yeah, I mean, the DMI looks great. So, yeah, as long as this thing's staying, you do have some pretty big shadows. Another liquidity issue, probably. But anything above 65, 75 cents, like that's probably the demand zone right now. Anything below that, I would probably be a little concerned. But even 70 cents probably doesn't. And to test back into the 60, maybe even 50 cent range. But again, anything closing back over 96, shit. Let's see what we got here on some extension action. 117 and 150-ish targets from that little sell-off. So, yeah, I mean, these moves, man, it is crazy. All right, let's go to equities. A little bit of a indecision candle printing up today. Oh, engulfing on the 3 hour after getting zero read, zero volatility on the 3 hour too. That does not happen often. Only if you can see a few back here. That's an interesting candle setup. DMI even got into the power zone on that for the bears. Let's go to a weekly. Yeah, I mean, weekly, anything doesn't really get bearish at all, though, until you get back below possibly like 38.50, and then maybe you can start talking about that. Let's see here. Oh, we do have textbook divergence on a daily, though, and we haven't had that in like this whole rally. There hasn't been any divergence like that in this whole rally, going pretty much all the way back to Corona crash. So that might be something to carry forward on equities. That is interesting. DMI is real neutral, though, on the daily. But yeah, that is interesting. Finally getting a little bit of slight, ever so slight bearish divergence. I mean, it's not even that big. It's kind of just like this little trend line that's printing there. Let's go 850. Yeah, I mean, anything closing back, man, anything actually closing back below like 38.80 kind of doesn't look great for ES. Probably gets us to 38.50 pretty quick, and then we'll have to see what happens there. That is an interesting chart. Weekly just kind of chilling. It would be surprising if this doesn't get followed through into these fib extensions in this red box up here after this weekly close. That would be definitely surprising, for sure. But this 3 hour candle right here, I mean, it's only 1.2% down, but it is engulfing a lot of this, previous day or so. But yeah, anything I'm just maybe gonna watch this 38.70 area, 38.80. See if we get any closes on a 3 hour below that. Probably ushers in a little bit more downside. Let's see what Nasdaq's saying. Nasdaq's got a little bit worse of a structure. Man, it doesn't have, or does it? Oh, it does. Same thing. Probably the first bearish divergence also on here on a daily. That's textbook anyway. Yep. So that's interesting. So definitely noteworthy. It's still bullish as hell. I mean, because this weekly candle, and I mean, ultimately just staying above this 13,300 level is an easy way just to manage that. That's only 2% from here. But we are testing these previous local highs, so that's kind of good for Nasdaq. Any break below that 13.5 probably gets us down to 13.3, and then we'll see what goes down from there. But yeah, and anything closed back above these local highs, probably even like 13,680 will get continuation on this. I mean, this thing is definitely, look at this damn trajectory. It's just perfect 45-degree up. Just, what's up, bitches? Let's go to the moon. DMI, though, on daily is pretty damn neutral for all this action. And let's go zoom in here. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a little confusing on the daily. Let's go back to the weekly. Weekly, yeah, just really showing anything below 13.6 kind of sucks. Probably gets us back to 13.3. And ultimately, though, 13.3 is still hasn't changed for some major support. Ooh, double. If we print this on the Dow, that's not the best looking candle. A little double doji action. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, it's actually staying above its 21, though. And, I mean, shit, you can't get bearish on this unless it's below this horizontal 31.2. It's not even really worth thinking about it. How about on the daily? Do we got any bearish div? Oh, yeah, we definitely do. That's a deep dip on that. So, yeah, we got bearish on the daily, too, here, which, again, doesn't look to have had happened going back since Corona. Yeah, so maybe that's the first sign of a little bit of weakness creeping in the markets. You know, it's a little early to say confirm that, obviously, but you know, a lot of times divergence likes to have 3 stabs before it plays out largely. And by 3 stabs, I mean like 3 tags. So you got 1 to here, then we get a little pullback, and then we do it again, make a higher high, and then do another lower low or lower high on a RSI. And before a big rollover, that does happen a lot in 3s. So that we could be setting up for that. And it's not really definitively over. It is engulfing this previous candle, to be technically fair, but it's right up on all the previous candles, though. So, yeah, as long as it's holding 31, 150 right at this horizontal, it's okay. Wouldn't look for any downside on that. Rut is like Bitcoin and these altcoins. It just goes up and up and up. It's getting that follow through. It definitely looks like it wants to go to that 2400 level. 3 hour not really giving us much. Needs to kind of stay up. No 3 hour close back below the 21. Probably gets us down to the 55 pretty quick. And that's about 40 points. So that's a pretty good move. Let's see. Daily, I don't think we have it. Oh, no, it's not super textbook. It's damn close, though, on that. If you wanted to not use super textbook divergence, I mean, there is kind of 3 stabs right here if you don't go sub 50. So that's interesting. Yeah, huh. Almost going to print double dojis, too. That's something. That is something. Maybe we're just going to do some range-bound action here for a little bit. Back above 2313 on this 3 hour close probably gets us up to 2400. Anything back below the 2240, though, I'd start to get a little bit concerned on the shorter-term structures. VIX. Let's go look at VIX. Yeah, see, look, because VIX is like starting to pop a little bit. Look at that. Went all the way down to the edge of the box. We did that one more time back over here in November as it consolidated and led to an expansion in volatility. And it keeps holding this gap. Holding this gap is really important, I believe. We've been doing it since the Corona crash. And so it's been kind of almost like a metric where this box is highlighted. And so for major continuation to the upside in markets, I almost like to see it break down here below 19 on a daily closing basis. But you know, it's interesting pop this morning. Maybe we are going to get some. Ooh, look at that. VVIX consolidating for the last week, almost pegged at that 107 level, right at the trend line and the 100 threshold. So that's an interesting posturing there. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Not giving us too much quite yet, but definitely noteworthy. Earl. Let's look at some Earl. Just drifting up and away. Up. Oh, god dang it. Oh, weekly close. I mean, this looks pretty damn good. I mean, this has been bullish for a hot minute. I mean, I don't even see any reason to get bearish on this unless we start maybe taking out 57.5 on a low time frame. That might do it. We do have a little bit of a bearish signal on the 3 hour right here, making this high and staying below the exponentials. And it did lose its momentum too on this pump, which is noteworthy. So oil might take a little bit of a breather here, and you can see vol printed up here on HVP at the top. So volatility, if it starts expanding, it might open up to the bottom side here and possibly go test down at the 10 simple, because we haven't even taken any breaks or anything in the last week and a half or so in oil. It's just been every day just up a couple percent pretty much. So yeah, it is showing a little bit of slight bearishness. Anything back below 57.70, I'd probably look for a test down into the 56 handle. Bonds. Let's see if James Bonds, is rallying off some lows. You do got some divergence right here from this point and this point. Definitely some traditional bearish our bullish div. Let's go 3-hour. 3-hour's creeping up. Looks good. If 3-hour can get here in the power zone, we're probably going to get expansion to the upside on this, which would likely lead to downside action in the markets. So it's kind of agreeing with VIX, possibly sniffing something out a little bit. What's up, Jason? Thank you, sir. A lot of resistance here at 167.20. Any close above 167.20 on the 3-hour probably gets the party up here to 168 handle. So that's interesting. Shanghai just popping, locking all the way up to the top end, man. This is just ridiculous. Man, this is bullish as hell above 3,600. This looks really good. Nice test right on the 55, right along Mama, right along trend line. I mean, it doesn't get any more textbook than that. Yeah, this looks really good. Does it have any divergence, though, on the daily? Let's look. Possibly could. We still need another day or so to see if that'll play out. But yeah, damn, nice run from China. Looking real good. Dollar got rejected hard from the 191. Got immediate engulfing, and we've just been selling off ever since that next day. Can't get no love. But we are right back at the mama and this consolidation zone. So this could just be a retest. And as we've talked about before, dollar does usually take a while before it does trend changes. It'll hang out in the bottom. Like here, even this one, it hung out and tried to get back to the upside. You know, this is a couple of months. You know, this is a few months down here. And then it ultimately broke out. Down here, another couple months, kind of deciding. You know, it definitely clusters for a while before large moves. And especially if it's going to change the trend, it'll probably stay down here for a little bit longer. Anything back below 90 cent or $90 though, probably be a little bit concerned. Euro's going to be showing the exact same thing. Engulfed. Man, now we even sliced through all these. This is a pretty good reaction off of this low here. Little fake breakout. A lot of times you get fast moves in the opposite direction. Anything back over 121.5, man, this thing is probably going to rip pretty hard to the upside on Euro. TNX just chilling. It is hanging out right on the trend line cross price over here. I mean, this still looks fine. Not too concerned with that setup. Let's zoom in. We do have HVP flashing. Anything back below this cluster at like 109, 110, probably it's going to break down to that trend line here. But still looking pretty constructive to the upside. Coming up into lots of pressure into this triangle apex here, though. Gold, nice bounce right up to the dang trend line off this fake breakout. And you can see it had the fast move in the opposite direction with the swiftness. Initial reaction just in 3 days. Finding support off that trend line almost on the dot. And now here we are again. Back in the freaking range. It's like nothing happened. It's like we just got to stay in these damn ranges. Damn it, gold. You're acting like Bitcoin does sometimes when it just goes sideways for freaking way too long. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you trade that crypto. Let's see here. Nothing really on the oscillators. Super neutral. I mean, gold's been neutral on both oscillators since like late October, which is pretty wild. Man. We just need some more time on this. Like, this is just back in the range. I mean, this is super annoying. Can't really do shit. If we get back above this trend line, though, then ultimately, shit, how funny is that? Even after all this time, it hasn't changed. That 1870 level is just so important. You know, we closed above it right here on this candle, immediate rejection. And so I mean, it's just really showing that the 1870 level is just super important for lots of supply is right there. But we get any kind of, especially a daily close above that horizontal, I'd say the party is on back up to low 1900s. Anything back below, let's go to daily real quick. Man, you know, really, you just got to give the room to breathe on this. Even though there's pretty major support at about 1830, which would probably get us back down to the lower 1800s. I mean, that's a lot of hair splitting on that. I'd probably wait until this plays out into this apex and see where we go from there. Mama's showing some pretty good resistance. Yeah, major resistance. Look at that, all right here. Any 2-hour, or I'm sorry, 2-day close back above these levels probably gets us pretty sexily to the upside. Very neutral on the 2-day too, though, in this whole consolidation. So just hurry up and wait on gold. Silver dog looks good. Bounced right off that horizontal. Once more again. Like it. Few days actually down there. Looks good. See if the 10 simple can push this up on the daily. We are bullish on the daily. Oh, let's see. Not super great on the 3-hour though. That's not the best looking chart here. Kind of getting rounded. But ultimately just using this major support. You got the 200 to 300 right below it at about 26 bucks. Low 26s. Still looks good to me for upside. Platinum, look at this, baby. Look at this move. Love it. Platinum is pumping up. I actually went and made on Sunday and Monday morning, I was going through stocks because the platinum contract on futures is super big, and it's just too much for my blood. Just locks up too much capital. And there is PALL. It's like one of the only ones, but look at this. It's kind of shitty. It's kind of a shitty. I didn't like it. It's not that liquid. So I was like, well, I got to find a different way to expose myself to platinum, especially because of this formation that was coming up here. And just usually when you get this ascending triangle on top of a trend line, I mean, this is really sexy stuff right here for TA. Yeah, that's what I love to see. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we're just getting continuation. I mean, that was our target, was like 1,200, and we hit it. Now we're just above it. So now this is super bullish above 1,200 bucks. And mainly because this weekly was just looking so damn good too on this consolidation. We've been talking about this chart for a while. Palladium was really undervalued. We pulled up the correlation chart, which we can do again because why not? You know, I want to see it. Let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. Oh, wait. Pulled up the wrong one. Whatever. We can use this one real quick. Platinum. Oh, wait. No, we don't need to do that. I'm tripping, guys. My bad. Not correlation. I meant to say ratios. GC. Boom. So you can see it was 6, and look at this, gaining real hard. We were talking about pairs trading action. If you did do some pairs trading, this has been playing out very well. You can see this ratio just, I mean, it's usually never below 1. I mean, in like for pretty much forever. I know this price history only goes back to 85, but I mean, it's more rare, blah, 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 all the fundamentals, all that crap doesn't support cheaper platinum. And as I discussed in a few videos back, or maybe even a lot of videos back, I can't remember, this, I think, was a lot of pressure put on from the EV hype. Oh, you don't need platinum, EV vehicles taking over the world, blah, blah, blah. Because look at this. It started going down pretty much when they started hyping electric vehicles after the bust of the big oil run in 2014. So, yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm still looking for this to come up to at least 0.8 and probably to parity and maybe even above parity, which is where it technically should be, like historically, should be over 1. I mean, you can see kind of an average here. You know, it's probably around 1.2, 1.3. So, that would be a hell of a run, platinum. But, hey, it looks like it's trying to do it. Very nice. Very nice. All right, palladium, still kind of ugly, rolling over. Oh, maybe, was I tripping right there? I might have just been tripping. Maybe I looked up the wrong damn one. Oh, I freaking did. I'm sorry. What a retard. PLTM. I was looking at PAL. I was like, man, this just looks like exactly like the damn. Oh, there we go. Wow, I totally messed that up. Wow. Well, everybody makes mistakes. This looks pretty damn good on that. I'm gonna go add it to my platinum list. I don't know how the hell I messed up that one. Trying to work in the car while you're driving somewhere. It's definitely not super easy. You don't got all your cool notes and stuff. All right, let's add this to it. PPLT. And what's this other one? PGM. I think I already got PGM on this, though. Nope, I don't, I guess. I got PGE. Let's see what these look like. Oh, yeah. Rallying hard. Ah, man. Totally messed that up. Oh, well. Hey. Can't catch them all. That's all good. All right. Actually, let's go look at PM stocks individually. But, yeah, Platinum playing out. Very nice. Doing great. Sexy time. Let's see. Not really big movers in the individual miner stocks, so that's interesting. Just kind of stalling out. This little pump, Wall Street pump. Man, they got suckered in, didn't they? SA, this is one of my... I like this company quite a bit. And this is actually not too bad. Consolidating right here. What's this risk? About 8% to that trend line. Or that horizontal. Yeah, that's not too shabby. I think they have options on them too. I'm going to go look on my other screen real fast. Look at some options. Yes, they do. Are they liquid, though? Because that is important. They're okay. There's the chain if you want to see it. 135 at 50. Yeah, that's not super great. 90 at 1. That's okay. 10 cents. It's like 10%-ish. It's not my favorite. Let's go over here and look at some big movers today. Avalanche, what's up? What isn't a big freaking mover? Jesus Christ. Qdom, oh, hey. What's up, Qdom? We've been watching Qdom for a while. Let's go look at that one. Nice pop. Holy moly. Woo! Hey there. Jeebus Christ. Straight vertical. Wow. Holy shit balls, man. This market, dude. This is just insanity, man. Yeah, I mean, anything staying above 550 on this is we're in blue sky mode. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, we're not. Sorry, we're not at all-time highs. All right, renege. Looks like it wants to maybe target $13. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. If it stays above 550 for any extended period of time, it's probably going to 13 right around here, which, holy moly. Holy moly donut shop. There's a little bit of a range right there. Jesus. Let me know if y'all want me to look at any tickers. I'm just kind of checking some stuff out. I'm looking at my other screens. Getting it in. Jeez, these weed stocks, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I hope y'all played some of these because it was just too obvious of a trade. Jesus Christ. I mean, look at Zine. Holy crap. Yeah, we looked at this like back over here. Someone had recommended it. Not recommended it, but they wanted me to look at it. And I was like, oh, yeah. Well, just don't lose 320 or whatever, and it's good to go. But then you get this move. Holy shit. I don't think anyone saw that coming. 150% up just every day. Green dildos all the way up. Just to the moon. What's up? What are you going to do? I mean, look at this weekly. This is just... Anything above $7 looks fine. Really does. We are at the weekly 200, though, so this is probably going to get stalled out right here. Would not be surprised, which is coinciding with lots of business all over here. So there's probably quite a bit of supply in this zone, and we can verify that with some volume profile. Yep. It's the best next big node right here. A little bit of a gap up to 10, so maybe get extended to $10, and then it's going to be pretty tough to get past that. So we'll have to just see what goes on after the next couple days. But just holding freaking 750, y'all, this is crazy chart. Tilray, like what the absolute F? I mean, what's another 100% move? Jesus Christ. I mean, what the hell? You're late, Scott. What the hell, man? Why are you late? That's unacceptable. Yeah, Tilray, just what in the butt, dude? This thing is just absolute banana moves. I took mine all off on Monday. For no reason. It's because I was traveling in the car, and I was like, oh, I just better do it real quick, you know. Sometimes it's real bad to make trading decisions when you're traveling or from your phone. But hey, whatever, doesn't matter. I made great money on it, so I don't really care. This is just the extra. This is like blow-offy right here is what this is looking like. Major resistance at $80. 70, $80. 70 handle, massive resistance. So good run on Tilray. Oh my gosh, look, it's up. A lot of these had kind of basing patterns like a lot of shit coins did. Just absolute bananas. I mean, look at these freaking runs. I mean, this is... That line breaks. Watch out below. The Dutchman. We haven't gone to the Dutchman. We'll go to him here in a second. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. I'll retouch the Doge. Oh, Medman. Look at this one. It's literally been up like 50% every day for a week. It does have earnings coming up. Next week, it looks like. Probably be a little cautious about that because we're pumping real hard. I don't know. I don't read news, so I'm not sure. There probably was something that came out. I don't know. I would guess by this price action, there's some kind of... The Senate talked about something or whatever would be my guess from this kind of move. But, you know, this is just scary, scary speed line. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this angle, y'all. Whew. It doesn't get much more vertical, I'll tell you that. When this thing breaks, watch the hell out. It's going to get brutal. And we can probably use a real crack time frame, real low time frame. And look, anything back below a 200 simple would probably break it down. But on this, guys, this is mind-blowing move here. People getting excited about the weed, man. Hell yeah, man. I don't think I have any of that one. Nope, missed that one. Jeez. Terratech, butter lettuce, weed, what's up? Let's go. Moon time, bitches. Just up and up and up. I mean, this almost looks like it wants to target $1.25. I mean, Jesus. Look at this on the weekly, though. I mean, textbook shit over here. DMI gets in the power zone, regain it, get up over the mama here, retest into the 21, and just dominant on the DMI. We didn't get the chrono order on that one. It got a little bit excited. But this is a weekly, to be fair. Let's go to daily and see. Daily, we did all back here. Look at that. Exact same time when DMI went into the power zone on this pump. At 7 freaking cents. And it's been... The freaking DMI on the bull side has been dominant since then. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple when you trade, man. What is this? That one lady that's a great trader, Cameraman, Stephanie Cameraman. That's one of her things with rules. Is my 3 rules are: don't think, no thinking, no thinking. You got the setup, you got your things. Maybe you back test it, your strategies. When you see it, just do it. Don't think about it. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm just checking something over here real fast. Hold on. Because I'm thinking I'm going to trim some of my weed stuff on these moves. Because, man, yeah, this is getting a little frothy for me. It's hard. It gets hard for me to hold stuff when it starts acting like this. Diamond hands, bro. Diamond hands, bro. And then it's down here at 16 cents. Diamond hands, bro. All right. On a weekly, though, for real, anything below 30 cents, I would start to get pretty concerned on this guy. For fast moves. I mean, look how far away we are just from the short term. We're 50% away from a 10 simple on a daily. Okay? That's insane. That is super emotional trading right there, is what that is. All right, so everything's just kind of going up. I was fanning through these earlier to see if maybe they're one that hasn't run yet, and maybe this one. I don't know. I got this list here. Feel free to kind of pause it, whatever, write it down. Maybe I can make like a little file or something. And people can like download a bunch of the watch lists that I've made. But yeah, anything back below 27 cents start to get a little bit concerned. But I mean, this is totally emotional driven shit right here. I mean, look at these speed lines straight up. Straight the F up. CVSI, straight up. Came right to the resistance target we were looking for at about 90 cents. So that's one that I actually do have. And so I think I'm actually going to trim that one right now. Just a little bit. Because, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm going to get my thing loaded up here. Give me 1 second. We'll go revisit that. The Doge. The Doge. What the hell, bro? I swear, sometimes shit just does not work good on computers. All right, loading that up. Sweet. Robin hoodies. It used to be a great sentiment website for that, and they took it off. Someone bought it, I think, and just closed it because it was so good. That's what I would guess. Topsy was something like that. It was like it would scour the interwebs and use sentiment, and Apple bought it, and then they shut it down to the public. I was so pissed. You could almost just use that back in 2014. You could almost use that just in 2014. And sorry, I was reading some derp. Just off that for sentiment to buy stuff and sell stuff. It was really crazy. I was really upset when they got rid of that. All right. Anyway. CVSI. All right. Got my other broker loading. We'll just wait for that. Okay. What did you want to look at? I haven't heard. I heard WSB had some influence on the weed stocks. Haven't looked into this. Just heard it from a friend. Yeah, man. I don't know. WSB is a bunch of bullshit. I don't buy any of that crap. Those guys are. They don't have near as much money as I think people think, or influence, I should say. But hey, what do I know? All right, I'm just over here. I'm closing part of some of my position real fast. Just bear with me. I'm just going to peel some off. We're not going to sell all of it because, I don't want to do that, although I probably should consider it. All right, submit, transmit, order, sold. All right, sold some of that. Just to get out of there. Hey, it's never bad to take some profits off the table. Oh, this one actually kind of looks good for a little 5-cent stock. Yeah, and back on the weed thing too, Jason. If there was that big vote for Mexico that I've been talking about for a little while on here, just like it's coming in April, and it's kind of just an easy sell the news event. And like I said, there probably was some kind of pump too. Like from some of how these look, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of little news clip about they up with some new plan or deal, or the Senate's more likely to pass it soon or some shit. Like the saying is, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. SMG, Scott's Miracle Grow looking nice and steady. Altera Group, this is actually kind of an interesting chart. This is like Marlboro cigarette stuff, I believe. Yeah, wow, the daily looks pretty awesome on this. Regaining strength on DMI. Just got over earnings too, so that's out of the way. Yeah, this actually looks really good above 42.50. I like that. And this is obviously a super liquid stock, been around a long time. It's not like none of, this crap. What is this? Mind Med. This actually looks pretty good. This little consolidation at the top of these ranges. But anything back below 280, it's going to get real ugly. It probably comes back down to the $1.50 range. But I kind of do like this little basing pattern, so that might be one that could have some continuation. GW Pharma, this is from a buyout. They're potentially going to get bought by Jazz, so that's why it's just chilling here, not doing anything. That's kind of ugly, kind of head and shoulders type little pattern there. Any close back below 102 probably gets back down to this gap. It can erase that head and shoulders, though, with any move back above 110. And let's go to Doge. You get the point with the weed stocks. They are just retarded on fire right now. It's just absolute insanity. Not a surprise, though. All right. Doge, dollar. We were kind of just talking about that Doge. Just needs to really hold this like 6-cent level. Lower 6 cents. And upside, anything back above 8.7 cents probably gets us running up to 10. And then when you're in these blue sky type breakouts, like using just the 5 increments of 5 is good for psychological. If you want to keep it simple, I mean, of course, we can go in here and do some tight fibs, but look, it even kind of coincides with those numbers. You got the 1618, it's 10 cents right there. But I mean, that's a really small measurement. I wouldn't be doing that usually. I would take the bigger part of the structure, like back here, and then project that out. So 1618, yeah, it's 10 there. So it looks like a lot of resistance at $10. And then 2 is at 15, and then 2618 is at 30. So that's what we're kind of looking at here. 30-cent Doge, that would be freaking wild. If it was gonna go to $1, though, it's this time, that's for sure. Which I even hate saying that, but it's definitely in the cards. Snoop Doge, man. Elon, Mr. Beast, Mark Cuban, is he gonna start buying Doge? I don't know. Everybody's mentioning it, though, like everywhere. All just random podcasts that never even talk about finance. Kind of like the GameStop thing, where everyone's just talking about it. Comedians, it's like, bitch, you don't know anything about trading. They mostly sound like idiots, too, on there, which is kind of funny. So, yeah, Doge sentiment is super high. Actually, what is that on Google Trends? Let's go look. I haven't used Google Trends in a while. Doge, I bet it's super high. Oh, yeah, look at that. Is it forever, though? The all-time high? Let's go 5 years. Yep. 2004 to present. Yep. Last little spike back in January, and no one's cared about it since then. What's this little note? Improvement to data. And it's projecting it just goes moon. Iowa is the top searcher of Dogecoin. That's kind of weird. I don't think anyone would have guessed that. Nevada makes sense because they got lax crypto laws. But yeah, Iowa, what the hell? How funny. That's pretty funny. What we got? 155. Alrighty. Yeah, throw in some tickers in there if y'all want me to look at anything or rehash anything for people that are late. Let's go to some of these guys. What's GBTC doing? Looking kind of booty. ETH. It's kind of, whatever. Doesn't really matter at this point. Kind of showing the exact same thing as the other charts, spot charts, I should say. Should be a little bit more specific. Fuel cell stuff is kind of flat. You know what's something that's interesting that I saw earlier this morning was Tesla's chart. What is Tesla doing? What is this? It's going sideways? It's not going up? What? 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 How does that happen? Pretty crazy. You'd think it'd be going up. Except it missed earnings. Like a mofo. Missed them by 76%. Well, whatever. Tesla's books are super bullshit. You're very welcome, Mr. Rock. Yeah, they did. So you missed that, Scott. You could short from the get-go, right out the gate on Monday, and even Sunday night. So that was cool. So that kind of took away any kind of concerns. It's still not out of the woodworks yet, though. I don't believe so. Just real quick to finish the thoughts on this. This is actually a pretty ugly chart for Tesla. This doesn't look good on the daily. It's not very sexy. Let's look at the 3 hour. Ooh, 3 hours actually kind of... Well, if it stays below this level, 860, we're going to start getting that opening up on the RSIs. RSIs, derp, on the EMAs, and maybe open up for a test down here to 680, 700 area. Huh. Just interesting that Tesla's not rallying with like all these gigantic moves in the market right now. Just like all the tech isn't. Like, you know, what is this? What's going on? I don't know. Very odd. Very odd. Let's go to... Where the hell's my podcast list? Wish I could pin these. That would be nice. Oh, Silo. These are psilocybin plays, or possible ones. Oh, there's a good pump right there. This one actually looks kind of good. I like this move. Kind of a little cup and handle type formation on a EMAs. Yeah, this actually looks pretty nice. I'll keep an eye on that guy. Don't like that one. All right, I clicked the wrong one. I wanted this one because I want to go over to ES. Oh, nice reaction so far. Can't keep a good spoo down. Tesla tracking BTC now. Possibly. It's only 1.5 billion that they put in. And I mean, that's a lot, but it's not that much considering like their free cash and stuff. And I read the thing that they talked about in that paper, and they don't put it in there as it's a holding position. They said they can do whatever they want with it. Like they even mentioned that they can be in and out of it, and they might just be like trading it, like day trading it even. So, and they made sure to put all the different verbiage in there to cover those bases, to not say we're just hodling at these prices. Because if they really did buy it in January, when they said they updated their investment prospectus, then like, shit, I mean, they still bought pretty damn high, you know. Let's just go over there. I mean, you got January's all up in here, so, and then they could pump it up. I mean, if you bought, oh my God, I'm sorry, we're not even on there. January's all up in here, and if they were buying this dip, putting in that support, and you put $1 billion in, and it's up 40-50%, I mean, that's a pretty damn good return. So I just thought that was interesting that they put that in there, that they're not necessarily just going to hodl that shit. And if it was tracking BTC too, then why isn't it up more, you know? It's literally been dead ass flat this whole time. Yeah, it's just a weird chart on Tesla, just considering everything else. That's for sure. I mean, even tech stocks kind of up. You know, obviously we know the Russell just rips everyone's face off. You said BSV. BSV we did talk about earlier, but it looks okay. Kind of getting these exponentials opening up finally on a daily, so that's pretty sexy. We got one try on that earlier here, but it was like so fast it kind of was like whatever. And then it gave it up completely. So maybe this was just some big whale accumulating a bunch, putting in that support, doing a little rounded bottom, but still finding major resistance at that 240 level. And This is where it kind of needs to. We need to see the DMI bulls get back above here and reject the bears. That would be pretty sexy. And any close back above like 2020, 2020. Oh shit, it's not that high. 220. Probably gets us back up to test up in this horizontal, but we really got to break a few 3-hour candles above here, or preferably a daily above 240, and that will open up the doors for Craig to actually maybe get his shit together. Okay, what the hell? But yeah, I mean, you can start targeting up in the 300 range on this spike, if it can close above 240 on the daily pretty easily. The Goog. Goog actually looks good. It's actually not being a bitch like all these other tech stocks, which is very interesting. Because even on a weekly, let's look at a weekly. Up. Google, super sexy chart. Looking real nice. Just all the way up. Up and up and up. But you go to Facebook, consolidate. This is a weekly. Look at that. Below a trend line, even making like a slight descending triangle here with the apex coming up in March-ish. So that's an interesting formation that Facebook is showing us. Amazon, just super dead-ass flat. I mean, these are all the way back to the summer, too. So, I mean, that's just crazy. Netflix, same thing. Apple looks a little bit better. Yeah, Apple looks a little bit more bullish. Kind of reaccumulation, liquidation break. And maybe like 130, anything back below 130 would look a little suspicious. Here's Tesla, just sideways for the last month. And Microsoft breaking out of this consolidation pattern. So, hey, maybe Amazon and these other guys play catch-up. Amazon gets a weekly close back over 3,400. I mean, this thing is probably going to start running again, which is bananas. But, hey, that's what the chart's showing. Same with Tesla, kind of the same little rounding formation. Got some higher high action on the weekly, higher lows. Weekly closes above 575. This bitch is probably going to pump. It's just really wild markets right now. Let's see what the Vaxxers are doing. Jeez, Novavax, pump. mRNA, pamping. Super pamping. Yeah, shit, that looks good over this large candle. Above 170, looks great. Pfizer, not so great. Kind of consolidating on these lows. Directly underneath the 377. Not so sexy. CVAC kind of has a little W-type pattern here. This looks okay. Any break back above this candle right here, 137, gets us back into blue sky mode. Looking pretty damn good. All right, I think that might be it. I think. I'm just going to look at some other stuff. Feel free to put some things in the chat if you want me to pull them up. But I just need to go do a little bit of management real quick. Look at some SPACs. Ooh, maybe Spacky McSpaxson. All right, I'm going to go look at a couple things on my other screens. Bear with me. Well, this is open too, though. Let's look at Bitcoin on this because I haven't done that in a while. Ooh, still not as high as back her. December. It's got actually a ways to go relative to that. That's kind of scary. Holy shit. You think of it sentiment-wise, holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah, look at that. Nevada, #1 on Bitcoin. Not surprising because, like I said, they have very favorable tax and crypto laws there. All right, let me go back to this other side. I'm just looking at some other things. KMI, let's go look at that. I need to check that. Oh, this still looks good. I'm going to hold that. Steel. Spiders getting whooped on that. Yeah, why did I even open that? Oh, well, whatever. Sometimes you mismanage when you have too many positions on. Oh, Nokia. Nokia, what is Nokia doing? Let's go look at Noakes. Stupid Wall Street dumb pump here. Messed up the good TA. I mean, I guess not. It didn't really mess it up because look, it was already... Take that candle out. It was already opening up here, and the EMA is slowly going up on the daily even. In the power zone on DMI all the way back here. So, I mean, technically it did. It just only gave you freaking 2 days to take out any money on it. Let's zoom out a little bit. Jesus. Jesus. What freaking pump. What the hell, man? 88%. Gave it all up in 2 days. Kind of chilling right here, though. You do technically have, let's invert this, sometimes it's easier to see. You do technically have the EMAs opening up, but these aren't as good as signals when they do open, when you have the long-term EMAs right on them, like right where we're at now. So that's not usually the best signal. This is more of like a ranging kind of thing. Once these EMAs get a little more pressure, or if they do, to the downside, and we break below $4, then I'd start to get pretty bearish on this. But man, look how neutral this is. I don't even have, hold on, let me put these horizontals on. Badow. Damn, consolidating above both in the power zone. That is pretty wild. Looks like Nokia does that more though than most stuff, which is kind of odd. At least on the 3-hour time frame. But yeah, so Bulls very, very dominant. As you can see up here, but now the Bears are gonna they're trying to take over the game right now. So, and that makes sense where this price action is. Anything back below 4, be concerned. But I actually scaled in a little bit on this Nokia right here to the long side. It's just easy to manage risk right here for me. So I'm just kind of looking for maybe pop up into back into this range around upper 4s, $5. That's what I'm kind of looking for. Oh yeah, Scott. PSLV, what is that? Sprots? I think that's Sprots physical thing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Looks pretty much like the silver chart. Not too shabby. A lot of volume on that week there. Hold up. Man. A little descending flag kind of. Let's look at silver's chart real fast. Oh. It looks okay. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, you got the EMAs opening up here. We're in the power zone on the Bulls. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, if it lost 950, I'd probably be a little concerned. Yeah, maybe 940. 940-ish, I'd start to get a little bit concerned on that guy. But, I mean, we're riding up the EMAs here. This one looks a little bit less liquid, so probably have to use like a 55, ratchet up that so you don't get shook out of the play. Maybe even Mama style. And again, Mama's a public indicator. Just put Eller's Mama on the indicator list. It'll pop up. Yeah, it looks okay. Anything back above $10, probably get some action going. Let's see, SLV. Yeah, it looks a lot like the SLV chart. So there you go. Different pricing though. Same thing though, above 25, back below 23. And for these, I just like using the regular silver chart anyway. Just easy, like keep it simple. It's like I don't need to look at silver price on a bunch of different ways. Let's see. Wait, this isn't silver. What the hell is this? This is not what silver looks like. Oh, ruble futures. I forgot. Sometimes you have to click actual silver. I was like, what the hell happened? Yeah, silver though. I mean, to be fair, I guess it is pretty much the same charts. Silver looks great though. This is a good spot for the reaccumulation to get a push, and now we're right at the 10 simple. So probably the next few days we'll get some resolution on this guy. 2-day still looks great. Weekly on silver still like my favorite damn chart. Look at this, getting this little rounded kind of hook, inverted H kind of thing going on a weekly, which is a very significant time frame. Any weekly close above like 28.40, 28.50 is probably going to get us back up into easily at these wicks, but probably into the mid 30 zone, which, I mean, it looks like it's setting up for this consolidation after a big pump. this is usually reaccumulation, so looks pretty nice. We can get rid of this trend line. We don't need that anymore. And in fact, there kind of is one right here. So we'll switch that because that's old news. Don't need it. Damn, Bobby. Let's go find something that's down. Just because I want to find something that's down. Blackberry. I'd almost like to get back in Blackberry, but kind of fucked it up with all that damn Wall Street crap. Look, nothing's down. You can't find anything down. Clown World. Oh, look, even... Oh, Snowflake. It's down. But not overall. It's like in a day. DoorDash. Jeez, what the hell? DoorDash. Fuck DoorDash. I don't know. Some people might like them. They're my least favorites. Let's look at high yield. See if there's anything in there. Yeah, high yield's not making a new high. Which is interesting. Kind of slowly just making lower highs over years and years of price action. With a lower low even in. So that's interesting. But you do have all the EMAs stacked right here. So major supply in the mid-80s on this guy. Or demand on mid-80s. Woof! The dog. He's the dog. Yeah, we can go look at some wolf. Oh, I put the ticker. Our 3D printer stock still going to the moon. Yeah, look, they're only up 600%. Jesus. Yep, still freaking up. How wild, man. Veil. Yeah, that one doesn't look good. Stratasys and DM are the best looking ones there. Not too shabby. Infrastructure getting any love? We getting any kind of news on infrastructure bills? Nope. Kind of doing a little consolidation though here. XLB is what I'm looking at if you can't see it. It's the material builder ETF from Spiders. Woof. What is Woof? Petco. I forgot that they went public. Oh. Well, no data. I mean, limited data, I should say. It is consolidating at these lows, though. That's kind of nice. Let's zoom in a tad. Yeah, I mean, shit. Wolf doesn't look super bad. I wonder if they got options on that. Petco just IPO'd, yeah. Silly old Petco. Let's see if they got options. They probably do, and they probably suck. Yep. They're not great at the monies. Are 340 at 80. Damn. That's a pretty big spread. It's not terrible. I mean, it's manageable. Huh. I kind of like this stock, actually. Weirdly enough, I didn't think I was going to. Yeah, I might take a small long in this, actually, Mr. Scott. Let's zoom in on the 7-minute crack time frame. Yeah, regaining it. Yeah, anything back below like 25.70 probably brings in some new lows, but let's see what volume profile looks like on this guy. Yeah, all right. Kind of confirming that. Yeah, not too shabby. I'm going to see if maybe I can get a little option spread filled on this guy. I'm going to go see if I can find an order. Ooh, not very much. Looks like most people are trading a 30-35 strike. There's not a bad call spread on. You can do 30-35 for 80 cents. That's not terrible. How about on the put side? And on the put side, yeah, strikes only go up to 40. Even on the 128 days, it only goes up to 40. Only 9 days left in February, regulars, so we can't do that. Yeah, let's see what the analysis tab is on that guy. theta starts kicking in pretty hard. 28 bucks. That's a pretty good move, though. What is that? It's like 7%. Oh, sorry. Hit the mic there. Probably got a little bit loud. Not too shabby. It's not great, though. Yeah, that's too far. Because 26 is kind of low. Almost got to do it with a put spread on it, too. Let's see what that does. Chow. Anything back below? No, that's not too bad. I can swing that. It's so wide, though. Never mind. The put side is so wide. So wide. All right, let's go 120 days out. But we can get a little bit better there. Yeah, it just sucks. The dang options don't go that far out. I wish they had passed 40. That'd be better. Yeah, we'll just see if I can get filled on this guy. Ciao. We'll do it a little bit less than the mid. All right, work that order. Silly Petco. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. What else is there? What do we got? Market closes in 45 minutes. Let's see what ES is doing. Uh-oh, that's rolling. Rolling. Oh, I don't even have my intraday tick charts up. The hell am I doing? I'm slacking, bruh. Oh, yeah, look at that. Coming to a lot of resistance here. Selling off. Rut actually being weak. That never happens. It only can go up. Someone call the Fed. Someone call Janet. This is bullshit. Someone told me to buy all-time highs because it only goes higher. You just buy high and you sell higher. Which actually is a better strategy in a way if you break it down. It's because it means you're probably buying into the trend. Buy low, sell high. Like, what the hell? What's low? You know? It's all relative. All right, I'm just opening up something else on my other screen. Laptop too. Is it dead? Yes. Damn. That cold weather really kills batteries, doesn't it? All right. Mucho rally. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's pretty nice. All right, what are you looking at here? SRMX, huh? Let's go look at it. Let's go look at it, Scott. Oh, SMR. Oh, it does? Well, I guess so. Saddle Ranch. Oh, hell. Saddle Ranch Media. Damn old dang old. Yeah, what was that one site I was using for short interest? It was like, damn it. See if I can find it. Yeah, I don't remember where it was. It was a really easy, simple one. I'll have to look at some other time. All right. Well, yep, it's up. And it's only up 2,000% in the last 20 days. So it's not performing that great. Wish it could actually do something for real. What the hell is... Dude, this is garbage, dude. I don't trade this. it's freaking 0.0003 cents. Like, this is dangerous to trade this shit. Yeah, I wouldn't be trading this at all. It's not even a penny yet. It's still just, it's like, what the what the hell? It's barely over half a penny. Hey, whatever. If you made money on it, kudos. But yeah, what the shit, bro? Wouldn't be touching that because this is probably super illiquid. Look, it looks like Doge. These are like Doge candles. Yeah, this is definitely the markup phase to get all the suckers in, and it's going to dump on their face. Yeah, right, totally. Yeah, don't like that one. Master, isn't that, didn't we look at micro earlier? Nope, we didn't. Oh, big dump on micro. Whoa. Whoa. What's up, MicroStrategy? 21%. What the fudge? Bitcoin didn't dump near that much. But that's odd. That is odd. That's a big ass candle. That's noteworthy. I don't think we've had a 20% candle in a 3 hour too. Huh. Yeah, I mean, there is, I mean, like we were talking about earlier, I mean, we do have to be a little bit cautious with the euphoria and across all the markets, especially crypto. I mean, it's not just going to go up forever. Like, that's just not how shit works. And now everyone's on board. I mean, I don't know if that's a start of the blow off top sign or if it's like this is kind of blowing off because, I mean, let's not forget almost all these gains are from just 2 months ago, you know? It's just kind of scary. I was talking to my dad about that. He had bought way back here in 2016, 17 in the peak. And I was like, finally got his money and helped him get some money off of Coinbase or whatever. And I was like, yeah, man. So just think about it. He's like, should I take any off? I was like, maybe you can take some off. I was like, you know, maybe just a little bit, get part of your initial investment back. Because I was like, you know, he was underwater only until December 14th. Like, that's it. That's it. It's only been in the money for 2 months, 60 days. Almost all those gains have come. So there's a saying, right? When the elevator thing, markets when they do take elevators up, they'll take them down. Usually it's they stair step it up and they elevator it down, but sometimes they elevator up too, as we've been seeing in so many stocks. So many. Hot Carl stock. Oh man, yeah, damn. That's interesting on MicroStrategy, man. That's a very noteworthy dump. Let's see, not making higher highs. Missed big on earnings. Of course they did. Doesn't matter now though in clown worlds. Man, look at DMI being dominant literally all the way back since August. It hasn't given up its dominance since freaking August. Yeah, DMI is the shit. DMI is like the best oscillator, in my opinion. But wow, yeah, this is pretty brutal on MicroStrategy. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Biggest move on the downside in this whole rally. By almost double. Yes, by about double. This is 13% here, and we're at 21%, so almost double. The largest sell-off in a single day on MicroStrategy. Definitely noteworthy. Since that's happening, pretty much can't get excited about the whole... Wow, I didn't realize that it was over $1,000. I swear it was just like, yeah, 700. Holy shit balls. All right, so this could definitely be a little bit blow off toppy right here. Let's go look at volume profile. Yeah, there ain't nothing. Look at that. All sellers. When you zoom out on this chart. Right here, look at this in the blue. All dumped. Just dumping. Dumping into all the plebes. Oh, yeah, I missed the boat back here. I better buy it at 13 because it's going to 2,000 tomorrow. Oof, dangerous. Very dangerous to buy when this happens. Look at historical volatility is like pegged red in an uptrend, which you usually don't see. So that's kind of funny too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. This is not a good candle. Anything sub like 1200, I'd say this is iced up for a little bit. Very, very big move. Let's go back to spot price. Yep, I mean, just range bound. Not going to overthink it on this guy. That 43, 48. That's it. We're range bound until we ain't. And luckily, we do have a trend line, though, right here. February 14th, on everyone's favorite day. So you can buy inflated roses. It's great. Don't y'all just love these holidays we have in the Americas? If we do start getting sell-off in the markets, like VIX possibly could be suggesting, nice little spinny top doji here, which is indecision. Doesn't mean downside. But we are getting a little bit of pressure, though, kind of across the board on the markets. So that's very interesting. What else did you put on there? GDLC? What is that? GDLC? Grayscale. Which one is this? What part of this one is GDLC? I don't know about that one. All right, give me a second. I need to look at another stock real fast. Yeah, what is GDLC? What is that? It's just like the digital large. What the fuck? Digital large. It's digital large. It's great. Seek to hold collectively compromise 70% of the entire. So it's like a giant fund components. Oh, okay. So it has Bitcoin, ETH, Cash, and Litecoin in it. Yeah. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I don't see XRP in there. Yeah, it looks like it's just Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and regular Bitcoin. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't like Grayscale. I don't like Novogratz, so I don't trade any of those. But chart looks pretty good, though. I will say that. Let's go weekly. Yeah, a weekly close above $30 probably gets this going. Of course, obviously, this is waiting on if Bitcoin and shit keeps rallying, but they took XRP out of it. Oh, yeah, that's right, because they're getting sued. You're like, what if that happened in any other thing? Like, all these banks and shit get sued all the time. Like, how many times is JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs getting sued for some bullshit that they did? It's like they don't take that off the markets. It's like, oh, God. Legal issues with crypto, you don't fucking say. What a shocker. The hell out of here. As you can see, there was a bunch of FUD and no one cared about it. Went right to the damn 618-17 major demand zone and bounced immediately off of it. Consolidated in that nice upper 20s, which we've been in a few times. So, yeah, I mean, XRP's chart actually looks pretty good. Look at this, opening up EMAs. This is pretty damn sexy. Right above the trend line as well. So wouldn't be surprised to see this hit back up here in the 60s. Don't lose this trend line again, or don't lose 42 cents, or the party's over, Garlic House. You're done, bro. This is one I need to look at for management, possibly. God, that is ugly. Why is my chart not loading? What's going on? Oh, don't you do that. Don't you zap me. Don't you zap me, bro. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Need to do a little management before the day closes. I don't know why. Oh, there they go. We're going to get real slow here. Yeah, I'm just going to... That one looks okay. What's my... Wait, that's not the right one. What is this? 19 cents. Am I at... Wait, this is a different... There's two different cans? Is there like... Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's this one. So there's heritage cannabis, and then there's general cannabis. Huh. Did not know that. Oh, because that's on the Canadian... Oh, it's on the Canadian stock market, eh? What is this? Just cannabis? What is that? What, it's just spelled as cannabis? What the shit is this? Is this like... What is this? Cannabis FXCM? Are they doing like a index for cannabis pricing over at FXCM? Huh. I wonder if they are. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting chart here. Kind of stumbled on it on accident. But the one I really wanted to look at was this one here. Holy moly. Look at this guy. Just banana runs. Just, what's up? Only go up. I'm going to trim a little bit of that guy too. What is it at? 197. Let's do that. Trimmy McTrimson. Oh, come on. Come on. All right. Give me a fill, Phil. All right, got me a little fill over there. What else am I holding? Aurora. I got some Aurora X. Yeah, you're very welcome, Scott. No problem, man. Thank you. Thank you for joining the festivities and the fun. I still got that wolf order working. It hasn't filled yet, but I'm still working it. Let's see if it gets filled. Give me a fill, Phil. Give me a fill, Phil. Do it, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna let that work a little bit. Oh, ACB. ACB. Brian. TLT. That's not a great position. SPY. It's not a great position. Done, damn, dumb, all dang, old, damn it. Dang it. No, we can't do that. Damn, Ivy is... No, we don't want none of that. Give me that fill, bitch. Why are you not filling me? Oh, it don't want to fill me. Although I do like it when it's hard to get filled. That does make me excited. Oh, what is this crap? RSI. Kind of looking a little gay. I don't remember what this was from. I don't know. I kind of don't like this. I have a position on it. I don't even remember why I bought it. Alright, it sucks. It's losing money. I mean, it's not. It's just not making money right now. So, yeah, fuck it. Get out of there. It's too big of a position. Me no likey. Starting to roll back over. I mean, I guess it's not terrible. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, we don't want this one anymore. 2060. I should have kind of already been playing out, so we're going to dump that hoe. Give me a fill, Phil. Give me a fill, Phil. Oh, it's a 46. Oops. I'm on 56. No wonder. It's not going to fill me up there. Alright, Alright, yeah, we'll just take that out of there. Oh my god, dude. Did Can just... No, selling a little bit. ACB, only got one. CLR. CVSI. I want to keep that. MedMen. Keep my warrants on VIH. Who's getting the Coinbase? Are they gonna do Coinbase through a SPAC? There's gotta be something. Oh, what? Reddit's talking about something here. What are they talking about? What is this guy talking about? Oh, indirekt $1.9 ist in Deutsche. Guggenheim, ja. PSTH, huh? Let's go see if the market's agreeing with that. Yes. Yes, they are. Yes. They're seeing something in this stock. In this SPAC, I should say. Oh, yeah, can you translate for me, please? According to filing, business to grayscale, whatever. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Pantera, no, don't care. This isn't what I wanted to know. Blah, stupid news. Guggen. Yeah, they're going to do DPO. Yeah. No, don't see anything. Because it's going to be something. I bet they do a SPAC with... SPACtrack? Who's this guy? SPACtrack.net. Alright. Maybe he's got something. Oh, yeah, this is a good website. I've been on here before. We got lots of data. Mucho data. Because I'm pretty sure that's how they go public. That seems to be like the favored way to go public now. We work? Yeah, we'll do one more. Work, I think it's just work, right? Looks like they got bought out or something. Yeah, it looks like they got bought. That's what that looks like. We work. Or they got cut off, something. Buyout. Yeah, it looks like there's some kind of something going on because that chart, usually you see this on buyouts. Usually you just don't see price being moving like so tight like that. So I don't know. I don't think you have to look up into what's going on there. I don't think that's good. Maybe someone offered or something to buy them, but yeah, that's nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. All right, final thoughts on this biatch. Paxos. Oh, yeah, nice one. This one, Buddy Joe mentioned this one in the stream not too long ago. Ticker is... Oh, it's not work? Oh, I'm on... That's Slack. Oh, Slack did get bought out. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, my bad. Shit. Workday, are you sure? Workday Inc. You sure? That's what, is that who owns the company? Like who owns WeWork maybe? Shit, breaking out. Blue sky action looks like. Yep, blue sky all the way. Looks fine above 265. Yeah, 260. Sorry, about 260. Looks okay. No problems there, man. Losing the 3 hour, though, on the DMI, it looks like. So, yeah, if we lose that, we probably maybe come back, retest this local high, and then we'll have to reassess from there. But, yeah, anything back above 260 looks pretty damn sexy. Pretty damn sexy. JE, Just Energy Corp. Oh, nice run. These are just some bullshit potential listings to maybe look at. They're already popping, though. All right, back over here. Wrap it up. Rippity wrap. Bitcoin, kind of a little bit of an ugly candle. I don't like that MicroStrategy candle dumping like 20% just today. Actually, in 3 hours, right at open. That is interesting because I know they've been scooping up lots and lots of crypto. There is lots of withdrawals too from cash stuff that I've been seeing. I saw some graph on it someone sent me the other day. So that was kind of interesting. Shit. I just feel like I gotta sell more of this. I just think. I think too much. Shouldn't be thinking. No thinky. Oh, come on. You can do it. Come on. You can do it. I'll let that just work a little bit. All right. Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't look super great. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for filling me at a better price. Interactive brokers. So people think high frequency trading is crazy, but it's actually kind of cool. Get better fills. Why can't I look at this? Oh, because it was above 50. I see. All right, but yeah, Bitcoin. Kind of looks a little sketch, but we just have to default to this range that we've just formed and got into for the first time from the targets. It could break out of it a little bit at like 41, 42 and still be okay. But we start getting multiple closes outside of that range. And as you can see, the trend line is going to kind of demand that as well over the next day. Actually, only a couple days. And so as long as it's holding that, it looks good. That MicroStrategy move is a little bit interesting for sure. Ethereum. We do have bearish divergence on a 3 hour on Ethereum. We also have it on a daily, and Bitcoin is showing that bearish, very technical bearish divergence on this move too. And it is the first time that that's happened, like we spoke about in the early part of the stream. So definitely noteworthy. Definitely noteworthy. And I mean, a lot of this pump is kind of like, oh my God, Elon. Oh yeah, Tesla. Yes. But then you get indecision candle immediately right after that from yesterday. So the market's digesting all of that. And so we just got to really wait for this range to be broken, whether that's to the upside or downside. ETH not in such a pretty range, a little bit harder of a chart. Bulls already lost their dominance too off of that on the 3 hour. Anything back below this wick here, 1650-ish, I think that's kind of the threshold. Anything above 1650 looks okay, but it is looking a little bit heavy. Just a little bit, no doubt. But Bitcoin, you know, is mama bear, so let's see if it can stay in this range. If not, I'd start to be a little bit concerned. And if ES and other stuff starts rolling over too, that'll probably bleed over into cryptos as well. So everything's super frothy now. Stay vigilant out there. Let price tell you what to do. It'll let you know when to get out. Just don't hodl to zero. Don't diamond hands it. Yeah, because look what happens when you do that. Oh, shit, you lost almost all your money. Oops. Yeah, you know. Oh, I'm diamond hands, bro. Got me a share at 275. Oh, fuck. It's down 87% in a week. Diamond hands, bro. It can't go lower. Except it can go down another 80% back down to the teens. And then it can't go lower from there either. So funny, man. The fun game of trading. All right, guys. Much love. We'll be on tomorrow. Like I said, stay vigilant out there. This market is a little bit crazy. And so when the price is starting to creep in and tell you, hey, watch out, you might want to do so. And I actually want to look at the world market thing real quick. Oh, crap. What is the ticker? MSCI or something? Damn it. I can't remember. Yep, screw it. We'll look at it tomorrow. All good. All right, guys. Much love. Happy trading. Have a lovely hump day. Stay warm. We'll see y'all mañana. Peace.